everyone. This is so exciting. I love reading all the notes in the chat and it's always a good day for me when I can be here with all of you. And get to see your smiling faces and watch and listen to you engage not just with the team but with one another. And the friends and colleagues and lifelong supporters that community that you've built. So, of course, it's a bit
چیز
bittersweet. This is our last maybe
Юклей нис
official.
Юнис клею до помада.
All right, just a little interference, no big deal. Little bit bittersweet because it's our last official time together, but that's okay. You're part of the emerging talent community, the MIT family. We are here, as you've seen from the programming we've done over the year for our learners. We engage alumni in all sorts of different ways and capacities. So, you know, be on the lookout for those types of messages too, to come back and give back to the community. So, thank you. Obviously the students are here, the learners are here, but there are many members of our community and supporters and friends who have joined us in the Zoom and who are watching from YouTube. And today is also an important day to recognize the contributions you have made in each of your own ways to the learner's journey, whether it's officially part of the program or a family member or a friend who's supporting them, cheering them on, helping them out a little bit when maybe they need a little grace to have some time to work on something, or just generally believing in them. This is a celebration for all of us, and none of us would be here where we are today without the full engagement and support of everyone who's chosen to join us this morning, and even those who I'm sure wish they could be here but could not. Who am I? For those of you who don't know me, that would probably be helpful. Megan Mitchell. I have the official title of being the senior leader in charge of this program, but it really takes a team and it's a team effort. And you will hear from all the members of our team over the course of today. That would be Evan and Nilafar, Camilla, Carlos, Samaya, and Admir will join us, our founding director, our founding faculty member, for some keynote remarks too. So it's a group effort. We all have the same background. If you aren't familiar to us, if you're not familiar with us, you can find us hopefully pretty easily that way. I'm just going to kick off and give you a little bit of an overview of how this program is going to run. We'll do a little bit on the story of the program. We'll keep it brief, but then we'll have some remarks from our founding faculty member, Admir, as well as later in the program, you'll hear from an MIT alumna, Rodania Abdu, who's built a refugee empowerment organization as well. But what we're very excited about too is a lot of this program is about the learner experience, hearing about what they've done and what their work has brought to life through their individual engagements, through their projects. And you'll also at the end hear from a peer-selected graduation speaker. And of course, we will do the conferral of the certificates for all of our learners. But let's just do I wanted to give you a quick history of the program. Emerging Talent has been around. It was founded in 2017 through MIT Solve, which is actually an organization we engaged this year. And we began with 2 on-site cohorts in Amman, Jordan in 2018 and 2019. And those are, some of the pictures you'll see there. And for a host of reasons, the program was already looking at pivoting online when the pandemic also made that, a necessity, but it allowed us to expand our numbers and our reach. We've been doing engagements with different groups like the MIT MicroMasters for some of our graduates, but also really important to our history is the Migration Summit, which is a advocacy event-based program that was launched by Alana Cook, the former, and I think I saw her here somewhere, the former head of this program. And that really helped to expand our reach in the community and help us reach more people and more markets. And so, that brought us to where we are today. This year's our largest cohort. Camilla, you can go to the next slide. This is our largest cohort. Um, Ever that we are graduating. But also, what I will say is some of the impact we've reached. 79% of our alumni are employed within a year of graduating from this program. You can see some of the examples of where they're working. Go ahead, Camilla, next slide. And it's not just about working, it's about moving, up a ladder in their career opportunities and finding new opportunities to develop their career paths and take the next steps in their professional development. These are just a few of the different types of movements that we've seen. And it's not just about employment. Go ahead, Camilla. I think also important to note is and those people that are employed, so many of them are pursuing educational paths as well, which to us is equally as important, and another pathway that we are excited to see our learners progress through. I can't tell you the number of recommendation letters Camilla and I have been working on in the last few months. It's been exciting. It's for top tier schools and in all different parts of the world, and we're excited to have our learners continue their scholarship that way as well. So I'd like to turn it over to Carlos now. Carlos
Thank you.
Santano, who's going to tell us a little bit more about the program.
Yeah, it's a very exciting year, as Megan was saying. It's our largest graduating class. Last year, when people applied, we had more than 8,700 applications. We admitted 320 learners from 45 countries in the foundations track that started almost a year ago. Next slide. For 2 months, during the foundations track, the funnel you see on the left, these learners prepared for the certificate programs through a combination of essential, technical, and professional skills. This was an opportunity to build community, to build trust in the emerging talent team, and the final filter to program participation. Out of the foundations track, 169 learners were admitted into the certificate program. They spent the next few months taking MIT courses in computer science, data analytics, artificial intelligence. They took personal agency workshops from how to communicate effectively to how to design a data project. And they did this while preparing themselves for the job market through mentorship and panels from experts in fields they can see themselves working in. Through our experiential learning opportunities there at the bottom, learners built their capstone projects as teams, as individuals, while some developed new projects at work and landed internships in tech. The learners have accomplished so much in so little time. I can't believe it's in a year. And I can't wait to see their presentations and hear them talk about the experience. But we couldn't have done any of this with our collaborators, some of whom are in the room today. Thanks for joining us. Lorraine, Matthew, and Tessa from Namal, Ibrahim from Paper Airplanes, John, Chad, Ravina, Christine, Andrea from GMI, Holly, Banu, and Hugh from NIA, Marnik and Lean from Close the Gap, George, Aline, and Rasmik from giveinternet.org, Leticia from Mentee, Andrew, Maya, and Gabby from unconnected.org. And we especially couldn't have done any of this without our supporters. Hala Fadel, Firuza Foundation, Marina and Daphne Hatsopoulos, William W. Vanderson, Christina L. Gerke. And of course, our friends at MIT, thanks for joining us. Thanks for being on this journey with us. MIT Open Learning, Global MIT, the PKG Center for Social Impact, MIT Solve, and the MIT Systems Awareness Lab. It's definitely a team effort. And now, please welcome Professor Admir Masic, founder and faculty director of MIT Emerging Talent.
Wow. Hello, everyone. So my name is Admir Masic, and these numbers that I see at the Zoom underneath are growing, keep growing, and it's just an amazing experience for me and a great moment for me to see this program doubling in numbers every year, which I don't know how long we will be able to keep these numbers going and doubling exponentially. But in any case, it's just a great pleasure for me to talk to you. You made it. This is your moment. This is the moment of celebration because. Yes, numbers say it, 2% of admission is quite low. It's lower than MIT admission rate. So we went really even below those numbers, and you know how hard it is to get in. And you made it in. That's numbers. Those are numbers, but most important for me to tell you that yes, you made it, and yes, you are special. This is something that I always struggled through my entire career. I'm originally from Bosnia and Herzegovina, a little country that was born after a collapse of a bigger country, Yugoslavia. This country collapsed after the Berlin Wall fell, and that collapse of communism. It was a communist country that then split in several little countries, including Croatia, Serbia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and others. But most importantly, this collapse also led to a war. And I was affected by this war, and through all the difficulties that war brings, I managed to believe in one thing through all these years in the education, and that my belief that is not always, and you will probably know better than I do, is not always the easiest to believe in, and to believe that it's the key of the success, eventual success in this world. It's something that I brought with me, and that belief allowed me to really go through those challenging times, and eventually somehow confirmed that yes, there is an opportunity to take the education and make it a key of your success in this world. And I want to tell you that you succeeded by going through all your challenges, that I can imagine how many of those you went through to complete this special certificate program. 1 year long program is something that, and particularly being online, is not something that it's an easy task to stick and go through, particularly if it is such a challenging program like ours. And so you made it. You are special, and thank you for your hard work. I Again, we love the numbers, but more than numbers, I really want to tell you that the the program that you just completed and you're graduating in is leading to better, bigger opportunities for you, and that's what I want to kind of now move on. Now that you know and that you are special, you are gifted, you have potential, and remember, you do have it. This certificate is the proof that you have that potential and that skill and that strength. So use it and make this experience the key and transformative experience of your lives. Congratulations for everyone that just graduated from the program, and I can't wait to see next steps in your careers, your lives, and we are eager to help you in next steps. As Megan said, We are happy to support you through recommendation letters. Sometimes these letters are instrumental in, allowing you to get into jobs and opportunities that are in front. So take this moment as a moment of celebration of yourself and your skills and your talent, and just make it you made it special, and make uh, um, and use it. That's my advice. Thank you very much, and I'm happy to stick around if you have any questions. I don't know how the program will allow us, but please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'm generally on LinkedIn. Quite available. So if you need anything from me, feel free to reach out. Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear Adme, for your beautiful, encouraging words and for founding emerging talent and your continued commitment to expanding access to education. The vision you have started has created meaningful opportunities and is at the heart of what we are celebrating today. Thank you so much for all your work. And well, now we turn to the voices of our learners, Samira, Madiha, Yevenia, Aham, Amro, Robel, and Nada will walk us through their program journeys and reflect on their experience across different areas of the program. Over to you, Samira.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Samira, and I'm truly honored to be here today, opening this testimonial section for MIT Emerging Talent Program. When I received this acceptance into this program, it felt bigger than an email. It felt like validation, like someone saying, we see your potential, not just where you were, but where you can go. That moment gave me the courage to step into something I knew would challenge me. The foundation track did exactly that. Over 2 meaningful months, I built a strong foundation in computational thinking, Python programming, problem solving, and collaboration. I learned how to break problems apart, think more clearly, and trust my ability to figure things out. That shift from doubt to confidence was powerful. One of the most impactful parts of this journey was the people. Working alongside learners like from different backgrounds reminded me that growth doesn't happen alone. We supported each other, learned together, and showed up, even when things felt hard. What surprised me most was how human this experience was. This wasn't just about learning technical skills. The instructors and staff created a space where we felt supported, encouraged, and truly believed in. Through their guidance, I gained confidence, resilience, and a real sense of belonging. The skills I gained through this program didn't stay in the class. They helped equip my team and I to begin building ThriveBridge.ca, which supports immigrants and refugees as they navigate the resettlement in Canada. This is a real example of learning turning into impact. And while this is my story, it's only one of many. I'm going to pass this on now to Mehdia to tell, so you can hear the other voices. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Madiha. I want to share a little bit about my learning journey with online courses. Starting with 6001 and 6002, my experience was really positive. 6001 was the foundation I needed it. It helped me get comfortable with fundamental Python concepts step by step. Then 6002 built on top of that foundation in a way that felt challenging, but at the same time exciting because I could actually see how the basics become real problem-solving tools. The clear teaching, solid structure, and Somaya's recitation session made a huge difference. It wasn't easy, but it was manageable and really pushed me. For UAI, honestly, I didn't expect much at the beginning. I started it because it was required, and I assumed I would be too busy with our project to get a real value from it. But I was genuinely surprised. After Module 2 of the pilot, I started realizing how helpful it was for our for me, especially for my CDSP project. The way that content is organized, the clear definitions, the quote-along videos, and the pacing really helped me learn more confidently. One feature I especially love, since English is not my first language, was the glossary. At the start of each module, I would review the new terms, which made the content much more easier for me to understand. I also really like the built-in flashcards. I usually make my own using Anki, but in UAI, it was already provided, which saved me a lot of time while still helping me remember the key concepts. And finally, I want to give a big shout out to Ask Tim. I used it a lot as a study buddy. It made the online learning experience feel less lonely and helped me whenever I got stuck, as long as I use it to learn, not just to get the answer. Overall, UAI was one of the most helpful online learning experience I've ever had, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Thank you so much. I would love to give the floor to Amro now.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amro, and it's truly an honor to share this experience with you today. Back in March 2025, I was able to collaborate with a startup founded by MIT students that were participating in the Ideas Innovation Challenge hosted by the BKG Center. Being fully integrated into the team, I was surrounded by highly motivated and educated people, which created an environment for me where curiosity and growth coexisted. Growing up, I have always wanted to fix problems for myself and my community. I have seen people suffer so much from real-world challenges that require knowledge and expertise, but I didn't fully believe in myself. That's why my internship with Satya became such a turning point. Satya is a mission-driven company built to solve a very demanding health problem that requires so much knowledge and so much expertise, and this demanding health problem, one that the CEO herself has experienced. But instead of just accepting it, she equipped herself with the required skills and brought together people who truly believed in the matter. Two moments stood out with me during this internship. At first, during my interview, I was reminded that if I don't have empathy and I'm not commitment to the work, being very intelligent doesn't really matter. And the second one is the realization that technologies that is being used today for recommending what to watch and who to connect with can actually be used to save lives. So this internship reminded me to be the change I always wanted to be. Thank you so much, and I would love to welcome Yevgeny.
Hello, everyone. My name is Evgenia, and today I would like to share my experience of participation in Gemini Global Mentorship Initiative Program. For me, this program became one of the most important parts of my journey within MIT Emerging Talent. I wanted to experience working with a mentor, someone who had already achieved a lot and could become a role model for me. I already had some experience in HR, so I had solid foundation. However, I wanted to understand how to move beyond the basics and grow further, how successful professionals think, make decisions, and build their career paths. I took Gemini application really seriously. I was fully honest about my strengths and areas where I want to grow. Thanks to the program matching process, I was paired with incredible person. Kudos to Alexandra Detweiler. Through this mentorship, I learned not only key steps of job search, but also gained insights from real life examples, including challenges and lessons learned. I also improved my technical skills and expanded my knowledge in Microsoft cloud technologies, which influenced my future career direction. Additionally, I met incredible people from around the world who were introduced to me by my mentor. Most importantly, this mentorship gave me clarity, confidence, and strong sense of where I want to grow professionally. Even though I'm still in a job search process, the guidance I received continues to shape my career goals and future plans. Thank you so much, and I'd like to hand it over to Ayam.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ayham, and I want to reflect on a core part of this program that shaped who I am today, a year later, and gave me lessons that I will carry with me for a long time. Megan Mitchell's personal agency workshops were life-changing for me. Entering the program and hearing phrases like, not everyone is trying to get you, or everyone in a room probably wants you to succeed. These hit differently. Um, as refugees and forcibly displaced people, and as someone from Gen Z who consumes media every day, we're constantly bombarded with messaging that makes us feel like we should compete twice as hard as someone from a more stable environment. Um, and with the current political climate antagonizing us and hostile policies surrounding us, we carry that weight every day. Um, and I know we're already resilient here, but just hearing words like that, like made me carry that resilient with comfort instead of exhaustion. Um, and I think that's the beauty of American style education. I mean, MIT Emerging Talent is special in its own way. I could never find the right label to use, but MIT is American Institute, so that's the way I see it. And it's not just about holistic support. It's not just a well-rounded quality education, but it's also a holistic admission to, and I saw this firsthand when I worked as an intern with the Emerging Talent team. The thing is with refugees who get hired internationally is we're often just a diversity or inclusion checkbox or visa troubles. But here, I was seen as potential, as a human potential. That's the only thing that mattered. So thank you to Emerging Talent for believing in us, and thank you to everyone who's democratizing access to opportunity. And now please join me in welcoming Robel.
Thank you, Aham. It means a lot. Hello, everyone. My name is Robel. I want to share my experience leading our collaborative data science project, focusing on how we transform a challenge into a collective success. We started with a high ambition, quality forming a proactive international team that we were assigned by our instructors. The first hurdle wasn't the code, but alignment, like debating whose idea was the best and how to execute it within our tight deadlines. We deliberately chose a tough domain, researching exclusion among underserved people in Africa, because we wanted impact. This immediately forced us to rely on our collective intelligence and empathy. We were so active that we practically lived in our communication channels. Even we created a dedicated social media group, and I'm not kidding, but we were averaging 50 to 100 messages a day, followed by endless Google meetings. It was crazy, but ensured zero knowledge gap. This communication was vital when we faced our biggest challenge, a high stakes pivot to focus almost entirely qualitative research because the necessary quantitative data wasn't available. We proactively used the directions and tooling from the previous courses that we have taken, 6001, 6002, technical workshops from Evan, recitation sessions from Somea, and universal AI courses. And of course, our beloved teachers. Advices to structure our workflows, turning our data challenge into strengths. The capstone was a final presentation where we compressed months of work into a 2-minute pitch, complete with our self-designed artifacts and group logos. Honestly, that whole period felt like a famous MIT expression, trying to drink water from a fire hose. Except we weren't just drinking, we were getting slapped in the face by it. So the whole experience cultivated in me the value of team resilience and structured collaboration skills that I am now confident align with the demands of today's data-driven workplaces. I'm eager to bring the mindset to a professional environment where thoughtful teamwork and adaptive problem solving are essential. To finalize the section, I will now turn it over to Nada. Round of applause.
Thank you, Robel. Hi, everyone. This is Neda, and I'm incredibly proud to be here today. Joining the MIT Emerging Talent team as a data analytics intern has been a full cycle moment for me, working on the strategic side of the very program that has shaped my own journey. Before this role, I thought my value was mainly in writing code. One of the biggest learnings was realizing that in a high impact organization, data isn't about syntax, it's about investigation and strategic storytelling. While working on the alumni data, my biggest challenge wasn't the code, but the data itself. It was scattered, messy, and full of gaps. My role went beyond analysis into data engineering, manually digging through sources like LinkedIn, filling in gaps, and building a reliable single source of truth. This work led to our core project, transforming how success is measured. The previous employment rate metric was misleading. It classified alumni pursuing master's degrees at prestigious universities or launching their own initiatives as unemployed. To address this, I engineered the Impact Pathways framework. This framework allows us to report impact more holistically. We're no longer just seeing a 79% employment rate, we're witnessing real transformation, career pivots from service roles into tech, and pathways across professional career, higher education, and entrepreneurship. Through both quantitative and qualitative analysis, we will be able to tell a much fuller and more accurate story. For me, this work was deeply personal. Coming from a similar background as many of the alumni, seeing how far they have come, and having data that confirmed that this program truly opens doors was incredibly motivating. It showed me what's possible and reinforced my desire to build a career in data science for social impact. And I'd like to take this moment to sincerely thank Camila for her invaluable mentorship, constant support, guidance, and for believing my potential. I'm also so and deeply grateful for the entire MIT Emerging Talent team, Admir, Megan, Carlos, Evan, Sumaya, and El for this opportunity and for trusting me with this role. To the class of 2025, congratulations, we have proven our dedication. Now, let's go out and build the careers and initiatives that this program has prepared us for. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nada, and everyone for such beautiful remarks. I'm going to get emotional today. I'm expecting this since early in the week, but I think it's beautiful. It's the day that we sort of have been working for literally for the whole year. So now it is my real pleasure to welcome our keynote speaker, Rudaina Abdo. I think she has already joined us. Rudaina did her undergraduate studies in architecture at MIT. And in 2015, she founded Thaki, whose mission is to empower refugee and disadvantaged children to unlock their potential through digital literacy and e-learning. We had the pleasure of working together with Thaki's team over a couple of Migration Summit events around storytelling and knowledge sharing. And so, Rudaina, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your advocacy as well. And over to you.
Thank you so much, Camilla, and hello, everybody. It's really such an honor to be with you today, and huge congratulations to you all. What an incredible milestone. And it's actually an honor for me to be here with you because I was there at the launch of the program in Jordan that Admir talked about and witnessed firsthand the incredible idea that Admir and the team brought to life. So really so wonderful to be here, and it's my honor and my pleasure. You've made it through one of the most competitive programs while juggling tight timelines, demanding projects, and the rest of life that doesn't stop for school. When I got my undergraduate degree from MIT, which somehow was 35 years ago, although honestly, I don't feel that old, I thought I had life figured out. I expected to follow a clear, logical path, graduate, find a job, climb the ladder, and all would go smoothly. But the world had its own plans, and there was a massive global economic downturn, and the job market for a budding architect like myself completely collapsed. So I waited tables, I volunteered as a research assistant, and did some uninspiring drafting work while trying to figure out my next move. Eventually, I packed up and moved 2 continents away to find a better opportunity. That leap and the uncertainty that came with it ended up shaping so much of what came next. But uncertainty has followed me for much of my life. My parents were Palestinian refugees who were forced to flee from their country for their safety, and I myself became a refugee as a child during the Lebanese Civil War. So change for me was never theoretical, it was personal. I learned early on that plans can vanish overnight and that the ground beneath you can shift without warning. But I also learned something else, that uncertainty, as painful as it is, can become a powerful teacher. And over time, that lesson shaped the way I move through life. I've come to see it less as a straight path of destinations and more as a very curvaceous pathway, a process of figuring out how to live in between the milestones. So some turns looked like detours or even mistakes. But looking back, these were the moments that stretched me the most. And they taught me to be elastic, to bend without breaking, even though I often felt I was at breaking point, and to reimagine that when plans fell apart. I realized it's not certainty that gets you through, it's your capacity to adapt when the plan stops making sense. And if there's one thing that's kept me grounded through all of this, it's community. Community has shown up for me again and again, in the moments when I had nothing figured out, and in times when I thought I was doing fine, but needed reminding that fine isn't the same as fulfilled. It's more than just belonging or friendship, although these things matter so deeply. Real community sharpens you. It's where compassion meets accountability, where people see potential in you even when you're running low on faith in yourself. And over the years, I've crossed many countries and careers, but one thing has been consistent, which is the strength of community and of the people who lifted me when the world felt just too heavy to handle. When I started my organization, Deki, 10 years ago, that same belief became our backbone. The whole idea of Theki, which is helping refugees and underserved children reconnect with education through technology, that came from listening to teachers who were doing absolutely heroic work under impossible conditions, and listening to children and students whose hunger to learn never disappeared, even under the hardest and most unbelievable circumstances, which I imagine some of you have been through yourselves. We started with just 10 laptops in one classroom in Lebanon. Today, that's grown to nearly 200 schools across 5 countries. And our team, which is small, passionate, and scattered across time zones, works remotely. You'd think that we would feel isolated, but it's not that feeling at all. And even though we're far apart most times, our sense of purpose is what connects us. We hold each other up when things get hard. We challenge each other when we lose direction, and we keep reminding one another why we do what we do. Every time we see a student learning a code for the first time, or a teacher saying, "This laptop changed my classroom," that's our purpose. And that's community. It's not just a safety net, it's a source of energy. So today, as you leave this program, you already know the power of collaboration. No doubt you spent hours learning with your peers, solving problems together, pushing each other's thinking. And my advice is hold on to that fiercely, because as you move into the next chapter, it's easy to slip into the tunnel vision of next step, the next job, the next opportunity, the next version of success. But don't go at it alone. The people around you, your classmates, your instructors and mentors, they're not just part of your past, they're part of your resilience. Keep that network alive and make sure you check in with each other, especially listen to those who aren't making any noise, who are being silent. Share your challenges, celebrate the little wins together. Those connections will carry you further than any way, and that's any degree or anything else that ever could. Some of my closest friends today are still the people I met probably that first week on campus 4 decades ago. We've weathered heartbreaks, big decisions, career pivots, and we've laughed. We've laughed a lot. They're still, in many ways, my grounding wire. And maybe this is the real point of all of this. We're living in an age that's more connected than ever through technology. And yet, people have never felt more lonely and isolated. So keep nurturing your communities. Build them wherever you go, in your workplaces, in your friendship circles, and in your other circles of choice. They'll make your ideas travel further and keep your spirit steady when the ground shakes, as it inevitably will. Something else I've come to believe that the breakthroughs of our world needs won't come from lone geniuses working in isolation. They'll come from people who know how to listen, collaborate, and build on each other's ideas with humanity and humility, understanding that knowledge grows deeper when it's shared. I don't need to tell you that learning doesn't end with a certificate or a course. You already know that. You've lived it through your work, your choices, your persistence in getting to this very point. What this program has given you is not a finish line, but a sharper lens, a deeper way of seeing problems, people, and possibilities. What you do with that perspective next is what really matters. And you know what? The most complex system you'll ever work on is yourself. You'll reset, recalibrate, and find new ways of doing things. And with each round, you'll handle the world just a little bit better. So, in my final words, thank you so much for letting me share this moment with you, and congratulations on everything you've accomplished. I hope you'll use what you've learned and how you have changed to make the world a bit more humane, a bit more peaceful, and a bit more just. It needs that, and it needs you now more than ever. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rodina. That was beautiful. And I can't agree more with the power of community. Really, it was one of the foundational pieces when we were thinking of each piece of the curriculum this year. And so hopefully, I've been reading the chat, and I'm just very happy to see, you're getting those lifelong friends for beyond. So I appreciate you joining us. And we will now move into hearing some very exciting projects from our learners. And so, first of all, I would like to welcome Fahed. With Fahed, I've been chatting with him about this project probably since February, since he recognized a need that emerging talent had. And that's really all that Evan was trying to convey when we were building the collaborative data science project series. Problem identification, identifying a research question, and going ahead and executing something that will really impact a program or someone. And so welcome, Fahed, and over to you.
Hello, Camilla. Thank you so much for this introduction. Yes, it's been an amazing journey, and we spoke about it, and we brought it to life. So whenever you are ready, so I can start. Okay, so hello, my name is Fahed Daibis. So for my ELO project internship, I built the MIT Emerging Talent LMS from zero to production in 3 months. Next, please. So as a learner in this program, I experienced the problem firsthand. Documents scattered, assignments in different places, and communication across multiple channels. I realized a centralized LMS could solve this. When I brought the idea to Camilla, it aligned with what the team was thinking. So with their support, I designed and built an enterprise grading system, an enterprise grade system architected to scale for future cohorts. Next, please. Okay, so the platform centralizes everything, to name a few, like assignments, grading, announcements, and discussion forums, with AI-assisted support and grading insights for instructors. It's one fully integrated system delivered through 16 milestones and designed for real-world use. Next, please. Delivering this platform required a deep focus on engineering excellence, particularly security, reliability, and monitoring. Beyond the technical work, the project drove transformative learning. Responding to real-world issues required humility and fast course correction. Balancing speed with quality, reinforced disciplined documentation, and working asynchronously cultivated strong personal agency, anticipating needs and creating solutions proactively. Next, please. Today, the system is production ready and built to support the program's future growth. I've evolved from writing features to thinking in systems. My next focus is strengthening automated testing and distributed systems design to push scalability further. The LO taught me to operate like a professional engineer, taking initiative and delivering solutions that matter. Next, please. Thank you. And that was it.
Thank you so much, Fahed. And congratulations. I am so excited for the future cohort to try this LMS. Really, Fahed worked endless hours, and he was very detailed about literally every component that an LMS needed for success for this cohort. And so I'm very excited about it. And also some of you got to test it out, but we will definitely try it out next year. And so congratulations, Fahed.
Thank
And
you
you were
so
a
much,
delight to
Camilla.
work with.
I look forward. It's been a great journey with you, Camilla, with everyone, with Carlos, Megan, everyone in the team. You've been doing an amazing job. It's been a transformative journey for us all and me on a personal level. It's been like very rich in experience and learning and experimenting and communication, everything. I really can't, I don't have all the words to describe how this experience was beneficial and important in my life. So thank you all for all of this amazing journey, and thank you.
I appreciate it, Fahed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I want to reflect, Fahed, you already heard from Nada, Iham, and Mukuna. The four of them were interns with us this past fall. And I had the pleasure of working together with them. And when they wrote their final program testimonials, it was funny because they were all surprised that I gave them so much agency. And at some point I was doubting myself if that was all right, if maybe I should have been more on top, but really what I was telling all of them is how much we trusted you guys in knowing that you were going to do a fabulous job. And so thank you so much. So moving on, I want to welcome Muhammad. He will also talk about his internship experience. And we also, we actually have the privilege of having Amanda Schnetzer, the founder and CEO of First Then, who was the internship provider. And so thank you so much, Amanda, for creating opportunity for Muhammad and Sahar. And Muhammad, very excited to hear what your experience was like.
Okay, first of all, I'm so glad to be here with you all, and I'm so proud of what we all have achieved, and congratulations to everyone. So I'm Mohammed Ali, and I'd like to share a bit about my internship experience with First Then. When I started, I expected well-defined tasks, but I quickly learned that in a startup, real learning happens through doing, working with what you have and improving step by step. So First Then supports families raising children with ADHD. And during my internship, we focused on turning early user data and feedbacks into insights for real decisions. So we worked closely with the CEO, Amanda, to organize this data and create visualizations and summaries for stakeholders. As part of this, I also built an interactive dashboard, and I collaborated with another emerging talent learner Sahar Mer, as you mentioned. So we shared responsibilities and adapted together as priorities shifted, which made the experience both productive and enjoyable. Overall, this gave me a clear understanding of how progress really happens by working on real problems with a team. So after our internship, Amanda also shared us that First Dan moved forward with a grant application of a huge amount. So while the outcome is still pending, I truly believe in impact First Dan can have, and I'm very grateful to Amazing Talent team and Amanda for the trust and support. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Mohammed, and congratulations for that experience. And how was the feeling of collaborating directly with another emerging talent peer?
It was actually very living because I was I was expecting have a lot of struggles and problems, but when I know there is another emerging talent learner with me, it make me feel very comfortable, and we asked a lot of questions each other and helped each other. So it's really helped me to move forward with this internship.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. And I mean, challenges, it's normal, that we will always have in our way. But for me, the most important is at least if we are learning from them, it was already a win, So thank you so much, Muhammad, for sharing
Yes.
your reflection. Okay, so I think that for the first time in the year, we're doing very good timing wise. So now we will hear from 4 projects. We actually will start with one that is a recording because Zafa wasn't able to join us. And then I'll pass it over to Evan. So let me share my screen.
Well, we have 4 projects we're going to show from the capstone. I've tried to pick a variety of projects, so an individual, some smaller groups, and some larger groups. We also have a combination of projects that either incorporated, in this case, someone's past experience, so also the diversity of our students coming in. As Safa will say, she already came in with a very strong background in medicine, all the way to projects like Green AI, where that's the second one you'll hear from. It was a new subject to everyone in the group. So we're going to see a variety of projects and a variety of different deliverables and types of research that people did in their capstone projects. Capstone, by the way, for the last period, you could either choose a project or an internship or employment. So the students that we just heard from were internship track. Now we're hearing from the capstone projects.
Every day, researchers publish AI models that analyze medical images with impressive accuracy. But here's the key question. If an AI gives the right answer, do we really understand why? And can we trust it just because it's accurate? Today, we do have tools that can explain AI decisions. Yet in practice, most models are still judged mainly by accuracy. Despite impressive results, many models stay on paper and never reach hospitals. So, when a model performs well, what's stopping us from trusting it? I am Safa, a biomedical engineer, and in this project, I built an AI model to classify brain tumors in MRI images. After training the model, the performance looked excellent, nearly 99% accuracy. But I didn't stop there. I used a visualization method to see where the AI was looking when making decisions, and that's the catch. In several cases, the prediction was correct, but the model wasn't focusing on the tumor at all. Instead, it paid attention to the skull or image edges. So, the answer was right, but the reasoning was questionable. And in healthcare, that's risky, because a model that learns the wrong pattern can fail in real life. This project taught me one key lesson. In medical AI, accuracy is not enough. If we want to trust AI in hospitals, we need to understand how it thinks, not just what it predicts. Thank you.
Thank you in spirit, Safa. Now we're going to hear from the project Green AI, who was a large group with Amro Mohammed, Asil Omar, Banu Ozilimaz, Cesar Ghazi, Rim Osama, and Safia Jibril Numan.
Give me 1 sec. Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Okay, so did you know that a single large AI data center can use up to 5 million gallons of water per day just for cooling? Roughly the same amount used daily by a town of 50,000 people. Crazy, right? Commercial AI comes with significant environmental costs due to its intense demand for resources. That's why we set out to explore open source models as an alternative, comparing environmental impact and highlighting open source as a greener option. Next. So we shifted direction while staying true to our goal, raising awareness of AI's environmental costs and presenting open source as an alternative. So our new research question became, can open source models deliver comparable quality with a lower environmental impact? Next. We used the 3-layer approach, as you can see. Yeah, next. It's not moving. Okay, so yeah, we use the 3-layer approach, as you can see, but regarding measuring local carbon emissions for open source, that wasn't feasible due to high computational demands. Next. We picked models based on parameter sizes and boosted performance with extra techniques like RAG, which ensured shared context, recursive editing that allowed models to refine their outputs. Next. Next. Yes. We visualized our results in an aesthetic poster in which I'll explain, but enjoy the details yourself as well. You can scan the QR code. Next. Looking at the results, summarization, which is number 1, shows a clear gap in quality, which is the petals volume, and preference as the space delts, with over 50% of people recognizing the difference. Paraphrasing number 2 and creative writing number 4 were much harder to distinguish with similar preferences, meaning close flowers. But for creative writing, which is number 4, Mistral even outperformed the mighty Gemini 3 Pro in preference, despite similar quality matrix. Next. We can say that with the right tweaks, open source models like Mistral with only 7 billion parameters can match commercial large language models' preferences while using far less energy. Next. Future work will explore improving large open source models with fine-tuning, prompt engineering, and consistent evaluations. Next. This is my beautiful team. Thank you very much for listening.
The data visualization they created is truly beautiful and informative. Once you settle into it, you can really learn a lot. So I believe they're sharing the link to it in the Zoom chat. I encourage you to take a look at that later on your own time as well. Next, we're going to hear from Obey Salih and Salih Adam, who worked together on a project in geological exploration.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Saleh is not available. He's crossing the border, so he will not be available. So this will be in Sorry. So, can I start now?
Whenever you're ready. Welcome, Abhay.
Okay, I'm ready. Good day, all of you. This project aimed to reduce the uncertainty in early stage organic gold exploration using Pathfinder geochemistry and spatial analysis. Next. The organic gold system suffer from the negative effect where gold grade vary sharply over short distance. This makes gold stay alone unreliable and increase exploration risk during early targeting. Next. To overcome this, we analyzed Pathfinder elements. Antimony shows the strongest positive correlation with gold, silver, and arsenic show moderate associated, while zinc mark distal zones. Those elements provide more stable targeting signals than gold alone. Next. The SV to AS ratio is most effective vectoring toward gold mineralization, where higher value indicate closer proximal to ore zone that containing gold, while Cu to Zn ratio act as secondary proximal distal indicator, so it's giving a hint about where we can find gold. Next. A composite 3D Pathfinder index confirms that high geochemical signals cluster, especially and concise with gold hotspot, this validating approach in 3 dimension. Next, the geochemical domains were identified, core and transitional and distal zones aligned with structural controls. This low-cost, reducible workflow improved drilling targeting and reducing exploration risk. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhay.
You're
We
welcome.
will now hear from another larger group, Team Deco. This is Salara Hamza, Rafa Ali, Rim Osama, and Ava Abdullah. This group worked actually in collaboration with someone. I'll actually leave the details for them, but this was a project that worked with an external partner to identify and adapt to the needs of a project on the ground. So we'll hand that over.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So, this is Solara, and I'm presenting the DECA project. Did you know that Somaliland suffered from a 30-year-long data drought? Next, please. So we were amazed earlier this year when we were contacted by Dr. Hawa Abdi General Hospital in Somaliland, wanting a way to digitize their health data to identify disease hotspots. Sounds doable, right? Next, please. But we were quickly hit with reality. We faced many challenges common to low-resource countries, like low digital literacy, financial constraints, unreliable electricity, limited internet connection. So we needed a solution that overcame most of these barriers and worked. Spoiler alert with it. Next, please. We started by building a full electronic medical record application to capture detailed patient data, but we quickly realized that it was too heavy for their infrastructure. So later we pivoted into phase 2, which included a simplified form that was mobile friendly. It worked online, offline, and focused only on essential indicators. We connected it to a Power BI dashboard and we trained them on how to use it. This whole system overcame most barriers, making it functional for low resource settings. Next, please. The dashboard we built tracks symptoms and diseases across different age groups and regions, but most importantly, it identifies disease clusters and hotspots, hence turning information into action. Next, please. We believe that this project is very important for 3 reasons. Firstly, it provides hope for other low-resource countries that they can digitize their health data despite the challenges, and it offers them a practical model for them to follow. Secondly, it challenged a long-standing data drought and centered on vulnerable populations that are often overlooked, which are women. Thirdly, and most importantly, it turns data into action by revealing disease patterns and hotspots to drive informed decision-making. Next, please. This is just the beginning. We're currently in talks with a clinic in Kurdistan and an organization in Sudan to implement the same system and build another dashboard to track to track disease spread, which is another step in our mission to create and digitize health data in low-resource countries. Next, please. Thank you all for listening. I'll leave you with the dream team, Team Deco.
Thank you very much, Salah. Wonderful presentation, and I have to again commend this group. They started this not in their capstone, but actually in the Collaborative Data Science project during the curriculum, and they had to deal with delays in feedback and response and access to data, so they definitely learned a lot about patience and projects moving at the pace of everyone involved. So congrats for that. Next, we're going to hear from two students who worked on their portfolios. So we had a couple sessions where we discussed how to create a professional portfolio, thinking of it not just as a CV or a showcase of what you built, but as a way of telling your story, who you are, where you're from, where you're headed, and what you can bring. So through that, we first had a workshop on what is this storytelling, how do you present yourself, how do you choose the way to host your profile. Then we did feedback sessions, and finally have two who'll be sharing today. Unfortunately, Özgür can't join today. He's one of our learners from Turkey living in Greece. His portfolio was a really creative show with a chatbot actually that helps you interact and learn about him through this. So you can arrive at this page and you get to ask questions about Özgür and hear about his background and his goals and his story. So here's an example of a portfolio that isn't just explicitly telling a story, but by how it's set up and how you interact with it, is also showing a little bit of how Özgür thinks and what he can provide for you. And next, we will hear from Abdul Kader Dost, who is here in person to share with us his portfolio.
Hello everyone, and thank you for being here. I'm Abdul Qadir Dost, and I designed and built my portfolio to clearly show how I turn real problems into well-structured digital products. I focused on simplicity and clarity, using Next.js, React, TypeScript, and Tailwind CSS to ensure performance, scalability, and a consistent design system. Every layout and section is intentional, guiding the viewer through my work without distraction. The projects are ordered by impact. For example, mine auto price 24 comes first because it represents full product thinking, from the idea and UX to a real-world platform connecting car owners with dealers. Data strikers and H&F Auto House highlight clean UI, responsive design, and practical systems, while tools like Qasr, Invoice Generator, Colin Sarah, and Translate shows targeted problem solving. Overall, this portfolio reflects how I think, design, and build. Special thanks to the emerging talent team for their guidance, support, and opportunity to grow through real-world impact-driven learning.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Özgür and Abdul Qadir, for sharing such impressive portfolios. Your work beautifully highlights the growth and dedication of our learners. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
And now it's a pleasure to welcome someone who has played a pivotal role in supporting learners through the journey. Sumaya Zabihi, our mathematics and computer science instructor and former competences faculty lead at Herat University. Through her workshops, dissertations, and many office hours during the MIT courses, Sumaya has been a source of guidance and encouragement. Please join me in welcoming Sumaya.
تشكر Nilufer. Hi everyone, I'm so happy that today I'm with you and celebrating this great milestone with you in MIT Emerging Talent. Actually, today marks an important milestone. You complete a program focused on some of the most important fields of our time: data science, computing, machine learning, and data analysis. These are not optional skills in today's world, but they shape how decisions are made, systems are built, and future are designed. As you know, we live in the data-driven world, from healthcare and education to business and public policy. Data, algorithm, and computational system influence the outcomes. Learning how to work with data, how to collect it, how to analyze it and model it, giving you the ability to participate in shaping those systems, not just using them. Machine learning and computing are not just technical topics, they are tools for understanding complexity and making informed decisions. So gaining these skills place you at the center of how modern problems are approached. Many programs stop at teaching tools, but MIT Emerging Talent went farther. Alongside technical training in data science and computing, you develop the skills needed to use these tools effectively. You learn critical thinking. I mean, you learn how to evaluate results instead of trusting outcome blindly. You practice critical thinking. You practice problem solving as well, working through the ambiguity and incomplete information. But much important, actually, you build teamwork skills, collaborating across the backgrounds, culture, and perspective. You strengthened communication, translating data-driven insight into clear decision. These skills do not replace the knowledge, as you know, but they amplify these techniques, the computational techniques, I mean. So being emerging does not mean being at the beginning. It means being prepared for continuous change. And the last thing that I want to mention, just today, you leave this program more than of technical expertise. You leave with the ability to combine data, combination, computation, and human judgment. That combination is what turns technical skills into real-world impacts. Congratulations on reaching this milestone. And thank you. That's all for me. Over to you, Camille.
Thank you so much, Somaya. I appreciate the words, and I can see on the chat that the learners definitely missed you a lot. Somaya was there for the first half of the program because it was the core academics that we were going through, and then really, you know, we were telling the learners, now it's just choosing your own adventure and deciding what you want to do, and that's what they have been doing over the past couple of months. And really, Somaya, I'd like to have you, and really, I want to also appreciate all the team, Somaya, Evan, Carlos, Megan, Nilofar. It's also been a real pleasure just working together and learning a lot from working together and collaborating. And so I really wanted to say that myself as well. We have been sort of thanking a lot of people, and I apologize, we don't want to bore you, but really we've had a lot of people supporting on the back end, and I just want to also take a moment to give a shout out to the organizations who have hired interns or worked in projects and collaborations this year. So we had different MIT startups such as Kipu, Satya Technologies, Alice Project. Then we also have a lot of learners doing an internship with the Systems Awareness Lab that they started just a few weeks ago that I know they're super excited about. And then we also have startups from different parts of the world, Checkups Medical, Sage Surfer, First Then, Rehome, and Eclet as well. So thank you for everyone for providing the opportunity. And we hope that we can bring you so much more of these opportunities to you guys. Okay, so the big moment has come. So let me bring up the most lovely slides of the day, because I want to officially congratulate you since you're now MIT Emerging Talent alumni. So now, bear with us. I'm a little scared about this, but we will be doing the certificate conferral for each and every one of you for graduating today. So, congratulations to Abdel Karim Maki, Abdul Qadir Dost, Abdul Raham Ali, Abraham Anyak, Akt Abdel Rahim, Ahmed Hamed Deksa, Ahmed El Hassan, Ahmed Hussein, Al Hazin Sabid, Ala Mohammed, Alemayehu Kiros, Alexander Andom, Amin Abd El Rahim, Amar Ibrahim, Amro El Sheikh, Ana Isabel Murillo Murillo, Ana Shumilina, Arthur Dorville, Asil Abu Kmail, Asil Omer, Ava Mugyadin Abdullah, Iham Alser, Aziz Azizi, Aza Omer, Banu Ozil Mas, Bibi Madiha Malikzada, Cesar Ghazi, Prismi Le Prince Paul Augustin, Clement Mugisha, Daddy Ishimwe, Derek Karanunyagi, Dorcas Jola Moses.
Iman Al-Falushi, Emre Biyi, Fahed Daibis, Falak Yunis, Fevzi Ismail Sahin, Guy Samuel, Kihan Ali, Yanadi Ershof, Hiath Ibrahim, Hamidullah Rajabi, Hassan Zemzem, Hiba Abu Darush, Hiba Shaheen, Hiba Dafala, Huda Tea Alamasi, Hussaini Ahmed, Justina Oduze, Kervins Hubert Louise, Khadija Ramlawi, Kuzro Saki, Lina Kairi, Lukman Olamilekan Alao, Madiha Ahmadi, Majd Abdal Sood, Malak Batat, Maria Cedeño, Maria Ermishina, Martha Yelademe Nyekanga, Mai Montan, MD Jubair Khan, Meklet Mitiku Kerekioris, Mohammed Al-Tayeb, Mohammed Maki, Mohammed Al-Nakib, Mohammed Said, Mohammed Tilal, Mohammed Al-Salum, Mohammed Jawid Mohansi, Mohammed Al-Fadil Al-Kidir, Mohammed Shahroz, Mohammed Isik, Mukuna Kabeya, Mukadsa Tahir, Musab Kaimak, Mustafa Mangal,
can all raise your little emoticon hand when your name is called or on the screen, then we can see you pop up. Nada Hamza. Nada Saed. Nelson Fojo Kamdom. Nimatali Masood. Nurel Salam Abdelmahid Bori Almaki. Norbert Nyisenga. Obai Salih. Alexander Maximikin. Olubusayo Solola. Olumide Kolowole. Omer Dafala Awad al-Karem. Omnia Abdul Gadir. Omnia Shawir. Osgur Ozbek. Pierre Kenley Merville. Pierre Lin. Rafa Ali Abdallah Babiker. Ramón Colmenares. Ranim Rami Mugbel Ahmed. Rassan Ibrahim. Rim Osama. Ridwan Ayinde. Robel Mengstab. Rowa Hamza. Rumiya Ismatova.
Saddam Hussein. Saeed Ali. Safa Saber. Safa Osman. Safia Abdallah. Safia Hashimi. Sahar Omer. Said Abudrus. Salih Adam. Salia Sadat Calendar. Samira Tesfaye. Shema Mohammed. Solara Mohammed. Svetlana Musienko. Tamir Salih. Terry Iko Aziaba. Tibyan Khaled Ahmed Bilal. Wuor Bang. Yavinia Rudenko. Yul Malak Yul Ajak. Yuri Sipovia. Zaid Al-Taham. Zainab Mohammed. Zainab Shadabashor. Congratulations, everyone. Woo! Let's all unmute for a big round of applause.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And Madiha Malik.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys.
Congratulations.
Let's go.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations to all of us. It's been a great journey.
Let's go.
I'll miss you all.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Let's go. Let's go.
The best year.
We made it.
Thank you all.
Congrats, guys. Thank you Mabruk. so much,
Finally, we have
MIT.
made it. Congratulations, guys.
Happy times.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Please don't run because we haven't finished yet. But yeah, congratulations. Really, I think I've been saying it since the very beginning. We are the ones privileged to be able to work with you guys. I've been getting a lot of messages. I'll miss you, Camila, but really, we will still be on Slack and we will still be the same. So really, it's just a matter of
arranging the alumni community that you guys sort of want to create, and we will just nurture you out. Okay.
Sorry for
So
interrupting, Camila, but we will not be running. We will fly. Now we can fly already. Thank
exactly
you.
with a rocket.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Amin. Okay, so for one of the last pieces of the day, I actually want to welcome someone very special. So the sixth cohort has selected their fellow learner Kareem Mackey to speak on behalf of the graduating class of 2025. So Kareem, we all know him. He has consistently showed up in every session. He was available for study sessions with peers, and always keeping a very collaborative mindset. God knows what time it is for Kareem right now. So thank you for joining us, and it is a real pleasure to welcome him for the closing speech.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Camila. I know it's around 2:30 a.m. now, but I'm totally feeling fit and ready, full of energy. All right. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are from around the world. When I was told I'll be giving this graduation speech, my first reaction was excitement. My second reaction was realizing I had to summarize this entire experience in just a few minutes, which honestly felt harder than some of the assignments. So thank you for the trust. There were a few moments from this program that I know I'll never forget. I'm naturally an introverted person. For this program, I never imagined myself speaking up in group settings, and I definitely didn't imagine turning my camera on during online sessions. At the beginning, I stayed quiet and was only a listener. But slowly, and with my growing desire to truly participate, I found the courage to start joining conversations. I remember exactly that one day. I turned my camera on and I kept it on. What felt uncomfortable at first became a habit, and that habit slowly changed me over time. I started speaking more, connecting more, and building friendships I never expected. My self-confidence grew up so much by this time. There was another decision I had to make. Because of the time difference, showing up consistently meant completely changing my daily routine. I became a night person so I could attend every session and collaborate effectively in collective work. It was a tough decision, but it was totally worth it. Most importantly, that decision taught me something. Growth often comes from choosing what's hard, not what's convenient. And it's a choice I never regretted because it played a vital role in my success in this program. I'll also be honest, I often looked at the work and contributions of others, not to compete, but to understand what excellence looked like. Seeing the work and efforts around me pushed me to raise my own standards and ask myself how I could grow further. Being surrounded by driven learners didn't create competition. It created motivation for me to do my best. This program offered us an opportunity many of us had only dreamed of. And for me personally, as someone who had never experienced academic learning before, it was transformative. Not just access to learning, but a guided pathway into a huge world of computer and data science. It provided a clear structure, support where there was doubt, and a community where we can collaborate together. We didn't just build technical foundations, but we also developed personal agency, learning how to set meaningful goals, take initiative, and take responsibility for our own growth. This experience helped us believe that we belong in this field. As we move forward, we are carrying more than just technical skills or soft skills. We are carrying evidence that we can learn things that once intimidated us. We are carrying the mindset of people who know how to break problems down, ask the right questions, and support a team. That's what the world outside this program actually needs. What truly defines this cohort is our willingness to support one another with openness and respect. Across different backgrounds, nationalities, cultures, and beliefs, we learn to work as partners in success. This cohort didn't just learn new skills. We built confidence, resilience, and a sense of belonging. We also want to express our gratitude to the MIT Emerging Talent team. Throughout this journey, your consistency and dedication made this program a place of stability and growth. Because of you, success was the only path in this program. You created a learning environment where we felt supported and genuinely seen. On behalf of the cohort, thank you for your efforts. Thank you for your belief in us and for making this emerging journey possible. As a final personal note, I want to thank my peers, and most importantly, my parents, who stayed up late tonight to be here with me. Their constant support gave me the passion to fully commit to this program. They taught me not just to be a learner who completes tasks, but one who offers support to others whenever possible, without hesitation and without conditions, and one who takes responsibility for the quality of their work and delivering it in the best way possible. Congratulations to all of us. This is the moment to feel proud of ourselves. Thank you for listening.
Kareem, thank you. Oh, I need to take a moment. That one got me. I know a few of us, I've seen the people who are willing to admit that it gets a little dusty, right? But Kareem, I hope you have a moment now to go back and see how much you mean to your classmates as well. They certainly picked the right person, and I hope you share those comments too with your parents who you gave the shout out to. You all have raised a very special man, just as all of your parents have. All of your parents and your family and your friends and your colleagues should be so proud of you, and you should be of yourselves and each other. We have a little bit of time. We have some friends and collaborators in the audience who've joined us if they would like. They've put some things in the chat, but I think we have Joe from Rehome, Andrea from GMI, Amanda from First Then, Maria and Kirky from the UAI, Universal AI team, Lana, Ian put a really nice note in the chat. If any of you would like to just say hello, I know the learners would love to hear from you, but I know I'm also putting some folks on the spot, which the learners know I can do. It's not it's not beneath me to call some people out.
I'll jump in just to say, so I'm Lana Cook, for those who don't know me, with the MIT Systems Awareness Lab, but formerly was with the Emerging Talent team, and I am just like blown away by the growth of this program and the vibrancy and this community and what you all have done from all of the learners, just the projects, the internships, like your reflections to the team, and the way that it really feels like this like vibrant exchange, not just, oh, there's a set of experts who are going to teach you, the learners, but no, everybody's learning from and with one another. And I'll just echo the comments that we heard in the keynote, but also in the chat of like continuing to keep that networking community going, because that is something that I think just sustains all of us and is, the richest part of my experience in the Emerging Talent program in its years is continuing to stay connected to this incredible community. So just so proud of you all.
Thank you, Lana. The program would not be here without you. That is for certain. And neither would Camilla be here without you. And so this is who you owe having Camilla involved too. Camilla was here before, and actually so was Evan, now that I think about it. But Camilla was the special gem that Lana brought in for sure.
I can jump in as well, here from Rehome, Joe Landis.
Awesome.
First, thank you, Lana, because it's been a pleasure working with Camilla and Carlos and the program team, and with our ELO placements, Nada, Safa, and Mumtaz. This feels like a very personal celebration for me, because I grew up in the place in the United States that resettles the most refugees of anywhere in this country. So I grew up with a lot of folks from around the world, who came through similar life journeys to a lot of people in this Zoom room now. And I've seen amazing success stories in my community, and gained so much from being connected with refugees and displaced people throughout my life. So it's just an honor and a pleasure to work with Nada and Safa and Mumtaz, and to see you all succeed, and to be a part of this program, which was right under my nose as I did my own master's degree at MIT as I was starting Rehome. Thanks so much for the pleasure of being a part of it, and congrats to everyone.
Amazing. Thank you, Joe.
I'll jump in quickly.
Thanks, Berkey.
I'm with the Universal AI team. I work with Megan and Maria, and I want to say thank you to all of the emerging talent, amazing people who went through module after module and helped us improve it and gave us great feedback and showed us different ways that we could use the materials that we hadn't even thought about. You guys are truly amazing, and we want to thank you for all of your hard work.
Yes. We speak about you often in our Universal AI meetings. You have no idea. Another part of my world. All right.
I'm always late to the party, so I will just very quickly get this in. But first of all, congratulations to everybody. I think for me, I am like incredibly humbled to be also a part of this community. You have all, when I first
Oh, a little bit of a
me and
oh, we're having trouble hearing you, Ian.
the rest of the people who have been involved, really a testament to
Unfortunately, I think Ian's connection, we all know the realities of those connections, right? Each one of us has been there at some point. Yeah, yes, I mean, yes, that's great. Couldn't quite find the words. All right. Is there anyone else who would like to say anything, even from the learners? Maybe someone who hasn't spoken. It's no pressure, no pressure at all. Just wanted we actually are on time, which for us is we know quite an accomplishment for this group for all of us. All right, Arthur.
Everyone. I would like to take the time to honor everybody for this program. I would like to say thank you to all the other learners. Thank you for the support, the support teams, the community, the people that are in the background. They did most of the work, and we are super proud today to be here graduating. It has been super amazing to be part of this program, part of this team, the collaboration. Um, thank you, Robel. Thank you, everybody. Well, we are more than proud for the support and all that. Well, thank you once again.
Thank you, Arthur. Safia.
Hi, can you hear me?
We can, yes.
I just want to say, Alshar, thank you so much for the incredible team for giving us this life-changing opportunity. It really has been like a turning point for all of us. I'm deeply grateful. I'm so proud of all the team for caring about others, for believing in the impact, for creating opportunities that genuinely change lives. It is a really heartfelt thank you for MIT Emerging Talent team, the amazing colleagues. I'm so grateful to be part of this community. It has been an honor to be a part of this community, actually, and I will always carry this experience with me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Safia. Omnia.
Hello, everyone. Hello, MIT, Emerging Talent. I just need to thank you so much. Like, I'm speechless. I opened my mic. I said, I will do it. Yeah, even Omnia. It just like, I can't even believe that it's happened or it's done. Like, it's inshallah not done, and we will be all the time together. But it's really very amazing like experience we had it with you guys. Thank you so much from my deep heart. Like, and thank you GMI team also for like the nice experience and monitoring. And thank you for anything that you did it for us. It's really appreciated. We do appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We do this for you, and the hard work is all on you. It's all of you have done the hard work. We feel privileged to be a part of your journey. So thank you. Nelson.
Nelson from Cameroon.
We're having trouble hearing you, Nelson. The sound isn't coming through.
Can you get me now? Is it
Yes.
better?
Yes.
All right. All right. So I'm Nelson from Cameroon, and it's been a long journey, a very, very long journey, very tough for me, internet connectivity. But thanks to the support of the entire team, Camila, I always had this impression of giving up. But with the support I received, the internet and the community always pushing forward, I always told myself that giving up is not an option. Yeah, so I couldn't give up. And today I'm here graduating. It's actually very unbelievable, but I'm so, so grateful. And I know that this is not just a graduation, it's like a stepping stone, a beginning to actually a bigger journey. Just from the word emerging talent, I feel empowered and I know that I'm going to get out here and do an amazing job. And I will tell everyone where I'm coming from. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Nelson. Heba.
Hello, everyone. Happy graduation. I'm really happy and proud to be here today. It's been an exciting journey full of learning and growth. I would like to thank all the MIT team, Camilla, Megan, and Ivan for the amazing support. Thank you.
Thank you for being a part of our community. Obe.
Okay. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I'm really proud to be part of this program. And from the La La Land, I send you the congratulations. And I'm really proud to be here. And really, you changed my life from fixed mindset to growth mindset, and from being bored and leave Python course from bring hello world to creating a project such what you saw. I'm really grateful for this. I'm grateful for this family. I'm happy for you, and at the same time, I'm sad because this is the ending. I really appreciate for you what you did, and I hope if there is another program for alumni to bring us together again, that will be a great thing. So thank you.
Thank you, Obe. Rafa.
So, hi everyone, and congratulations. I just want to say that I always say in every session that MIT is a life-changing experience for me. I started this year as a newcomer to data science coming from dentistry. So, and I literally ask help from everyone in this cohort and all the instructor. So I want to thank you, Megan, from your very first session. It was very transformative. And I want to thank Evan, Camilla, Carlos, and Ian. All of them, they were very helpful. And if I learned something from this MIT experience is always ask for help. Everyone is willing to help. And as you always say that everyone in this room is, like trying to make you succeed. So thank you so much for this opportunity. And I really hope that I can, like transfer all this knowledge that I learned to upcoming generations. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Ad.
Am I audible?
You are.
I just want to say this is just a start for all of us, and I want to congratulate all of us for this amazing, amazing journey. And it wouldn't have been amazing without you guys, the E team, the ET team, and the community that like have been so supportive. And thank you so much. Congratulations again. And yeah, bye.
Oh, thank you. Medea.
Thank you so much. I want to say thank you so much for my mentors,
Ivan, Megan, you, and Camila, Samaya, and Neon for giving us such an incredible opportunities. I can't believe this journey has come to an end. Right now I'm feeling really emotional and grateful at the same time. This program has been like truly a life-changing opportunity for me, both personally and professionally. I can't even put it in the words. Your supports and guidance and belief in us have meant a lot for me, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much to the whole MIT Emerging Talent team.
Thank you. It's been our pleasure and our privilege. Martha. Oh, we can't hear you, Martha. You're still on mute, which I do all the time, we know.
Right. Hi guys, it's so good to be here. I'm so excited about this program, and I want to say a big thank you to the MIT team for the support, for the help. In fact, I came into this program with no coding idea. I don't know how to code, nothing. But I'm navigating through it. Going on GitHub, it's been a lot of challenges. Like there's been a lot I've learned. Now I can boldly go on to GitHub and pull requests and kind of do so many things with it. I'm so excited. I want to say a big thank you to the MIT team and to my colleagues and to everyone, to Ava, Hiba. In fact, you guys have been so amazing. Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Martha. Thank you. Samuel.
Yes, hello. I want to thank the MIT Emerging Talent team for the help they have extended to us. And also, it feels just like yesterday that we were beginning foundations, and it's crazy how fast time goes. I want to thank you all for the support you have given us throughout the program. Given that, for example, myself, I had very little knowledge on things to do with Python, and then also the valuable sessions we had on things that are not very much technical, as they have given me a wider view on how to arrange my goals. Yeah. So that has helped me a lot, and I bet it has also helped a lot of my teammates here in the program. I want to say congratulations, everyone. And also, I want to extend a thank you to the Close the Gap team, because there was a point where I was struggling a lot with computer issues. So they reached out to me, and they helped me in that matter. And it's also a big part as to why I'm here today. So I want to thank them a lot. And I also, again, I want to thank you, the Emerging Talent team. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Samuel. And hopefully you all saw it. Camilla's. We'll wrap with Gian, who's the last hand up, but you can continue to use the chat as well, for sure. And as Lena just did. Okay, Amin.
Yes.
Hi,
Hi,
Megan.
hi, Megan.
Oh,
Hi,
sorry.
everyone. So Jihan is speaking. Sorry. Uh, it's an emotional moment, really, a bittersweet one. Though we are extremely happy with what we've achieved and finishing the program, but I think all of us are somehow sad that our journey will stop for now with you guys. You are amazing. You've done a lot of things. You've given us a huge ray of shining hope, really, in tough moments, in tough time. And we are grateful. I think we can't thank you enough, for real. We are very happy and grateful, and we don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. And we hope this family that we've gained throughout the year will keep in touch, and we'll keep helping each other. We'll go forward. We'll help others as well. We'll make impactful things. Thank you all of you. Thank you very much.
That was beautiful. Maria.
Thank you so much, and hello everyone.
as someone that always listening to the recordings and never attended the sessions, and today is my first day to attend the session. So thank you very much for all the supports and help, and it was an amazing program for me, as I had worked with different people from different backgrounds. And one thing that really made my journey very exciting was that I was receiving a lot of messages from a lot of learners, from my colleagues, that, okay, thank you for helping, thank you for being in the groups. And it was like very uh, inspiring for me that I could help someone that could do something. And it was like an amazing journey. And at the end, thank you very much for everyone, and congratulations to everyone. It's all a proud moment for us. And thank you again.
Thank you. And welcome to the live session. We know how that happens. Shadi.
Hello, everyone. Congratulations to everyone. We made it finally. Thank you, first of all, to all MIT Emerging Talent team, the ones we used to see daily and the ones in the background, for making this experience possible for all of us. This year has been full of challenges for most of us, but we all are here now. And I'm really happy about that. Guys, your passion inspired me every day to keep pushing myself and to keep pushing forward despite all the difficulties that I was facing. And yeah, we are here, we made it. And I'm so proud of you for the great job, and so proud of you who made it so far. And I wish you all the best for everyone and each of one of you to, yeah, to use all these skills and knowledge that you gain during this program in your future careers. Thank you all.
Thank you. Raghad. We can't hear you if you're talking.
Everyone.
There we go.
But it's been a while since I last joined any session. But this program wasn't just about learning data science or computer science. It was about learning how to keep going with life, like keeps getting heavier. My journey here wasn't smooth. I went like through many stages during the program, and at one point, after the collaborative data science project, I had to stop for a while, because the war in my country, I was displaced, and then I lost my home. So the living condition didn't allow me to continue and to finish everything. So that's why I'm not graduating with everyone today. But I'm happy for everyone who's graduating. And I want to say thank you to everyone who was part of this journey. The instructors, the mentors, and especially Camila, Evan, Megan, and Sumaya. Thank you everyone for understanding, for being patient, and for just making up space for people like me to keep going and to give me more chances. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you for your persistence.
Yeah,
Safia.
and I want to say that there are more chances. I've been following up with many, so we are available to talk and just think through the best pathway for graduation. So thank you, Rekhat. Sorry, Megan.
No, that's okay. Safia.
Hi, Megan. Hello, everyone. I wanted to congratulate each and everyone. And as I remember a session with Megan that we set goal setting for 1 year later, which is now. And now that I'm reflecting to see each and every one of us has accomplished those goals, I'm really proud of everyone. And yeah, congratulations.
Amazing. Mohammed.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Emerging Talent team. I just want to appreciate this moment
and tell how thankful and how honored I am and how I feel about this graduation. I have never thought I can develop and learn this much within a year. Thank you for all the support and congratulations to all of us. It has been a really incredible journey. Thank you.
Thank you. Rua.
Hello, everyone. Today I stand here with a heart full of mixed emotions. I feel a deep sense of joy because we finally reached this moment, but I also feel a heavy sadness because this incredible year is coming to an end. I'm going to miss our sessions, our chats, and this amazing community that became like a second family to me. We didn't just learn data and code, we learned how to learn and each other and push through the hardest time. For me, this year was a true test of resilience between moving back home to Syria, dealing with the no internet, and the logistical hardness. There were moments I didn't know is I'd make it, but seeing your faces and feeling you support kept me going. They say every beginning has an end, but completing this program is truly one of the proudest stories of my life. I am so honored to have walked this path with all of you. I will miss you all more than words can say. Congratulations to us all. We did it.
Thank you. And okay. I feel like some people have snuck in on me. And I'm mindful of the time.
I think you had dropped the hand, so
Yeah, why don't we need to put our hands. I want to get people out of here on time. But here's what I want to say just in closing for everyone. I heard a lot of thank yous to the team, but I don't want you to forget that you all did this. We just created an opportunity for you and conditions for you to unlock the incredible talent that you have, right? So don't forget that. Don't forget that you can do hard things and that you have a community that you've done it with together, right? I think, Samira kicked us off and she said growth doesn't happen alone. And, in driving learning to impact, those are just so important. We heard Radanya say it too, all that she's accomplished. She said the thing that's kept her grounded is community, but it's also been what's sharpened her, right? So this is a community for you, right? This isn't just your safety net, it's your source of energy for all the challenges that you're going to face. Because you know what? Life will give you challenges, but you'll also challenge yourself. And that's a good thing. You've realized what you're capable of when you challenge yourself. And, I think really pushing through what's uncomfortable and making it a habit is so important. But finally, Camilla used a term of choose your own adventure. I think it was Camilla for the experiential learning opportunities. And look, we're all on an adventure, and sometimes a lot of times it might feel like it's pulling us down, but really, like, your personal adventure is going to unfold, and I want you to think of the opportunities that come with it, right? If you hadn't been in the situation you were in, you wouldn't have met these wonderful people. There's a positive and there's ways you can create opportunity from every situation. And just remember what you are capable of doing, right? And keep this and carry this moment with you. Camilla, should we do a picture maybe? And each of you snap your own picture and remember, right? Like keep that when you need that reminder of what you're capable of doing. And you can do hard things. We were just here to help remind you of that along the way. So thank you to every one of you who've really helped me feel better about the work that I do and to see like all the cool things that you're working on and remember how much, how much magic there is when you put good, talented, passionate, resilient people together. All right. So thank you, everyone. Camilla, do you want to snap a couple quick pictures just so we have them so we can share them with the group too?
I have a bunch, and
Good,
I've
okay.
also made a video. So you'll see your smiley faces on our social media soon. Thank you, Megan, for such beautiful closing. Thank you for everyone who presented, who everyone shared the words. We're very proud of you. And I would love to close it up with one of my favorite things, which is before you drop the session, if you can unmute yourself and say goodbye or thank you in whichever language you choose, and then we'll wrap it up. So, gracias from my side.
السلام
مع السلامة.
شكرا جزيلا.
باي باي
عليكم كلكم.
Thank you.
Ayo, aku ni dia. Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ ká sọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀ láyé o.
Àmì o, Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ ká ṣe púpọ̀ ẹ̀ o.
Asante sana. Murakoze.
تشكر بسیار زیاد.
Mwarakoze. Mwarakoze. Murakoze.
Merci beaucoup.
We created a new language, that's for sure.
مع السلامة.
Goodbye.
Gonna miss you guys.
Thank you so much.
Miss you all.
Love you guys.
خدافظ.